so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be discussing with you in this reaction video, y'all, I'm going to be talking about how women love to trap a man with a baby. How they want to hang on to Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nook, that they just can't let them go. And they going to keep that baby because they want it and they love it. And it means the world to them. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this situation a little bit. I'm going to let a woman tell you how she is actually a child of that type of situation. So let's go ahead and get into it. 1 second as I put it on your screen, y'all. Hope y'all doing good today. Hope y'all ready for this good content today. Let's get it. Let's dig it, baby. Here we go.
Women be having babies, like trying to get back at other females.
I hate to say it, but there's some truth to that because I'm a living witness. That's pretty much how I got here and a lot of my siblings got here. My daddy has 11 kids with 6 different women, and pretty much all of my daddy's baby mamas did exactly what he just said in the video. They were really in competition with each other heavy to see, I guess, who they thought he would want to be with, but all along, all he did was just give everybody pretty much babies. So when one found out one was pregnant, then the other one would be like, oh, so you got a baby? Okay, well, I'm going to have one too. And what was created was just a whole lot of kids in broken homes, dysfunctional.
This is so true. A lot of women are in constant competition with each other. And when a woman wants a man and she sees that that man wants another woman, and most times it's a certain class of woman that does this, y'all. I want y'all to understand that, but it's so much of it, so I have to speak on it. You do have women who have men that they are attached to, and the men that they are attached to other women or just want to mess with other women, so they try to keep that man. They try to keep that man because they want to keep that man in their lives. And sometimes it's other reasons, such as he may have money or whatever it may be. So they'll try to compete with a woman. Oh, you got a kid by him? That don't mean nothing. I can have a kid by him too. Let me show you, type of thing, right? So we're gonna keep going. Let's just keep going.
All of them knew that he had no intentions on marrying them, because that's one thing my daddy was always honest about. Even to this day, he said, I ain't marrying no bitch. Those was his exact words. So everybody already knew he wasn't trying to create homes and he didn't want marriage. And what I realized is a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women seem to think just because the man will sleep with you and have babies with you, you automatically think that he wants you. And I get it. Women say, well, just because you marry, there's no guarantees. Don't mean he wants you neither. No. That's why when you sign up for marriage, it's between man, woman, and God. It's a covenant. You understand? It's not just a piece of paper. We got to stop that bullshit. So when
That's right, man. I hear that a lot. They say that marriage is just a piece of paper. Okay, you keep believing that shit when you go to court. You'll find out that that piece of paper is a legally binding document that binds you to that woman and to that man. Not also, you know, if you're religious or spiritual, as you want to call it, if you believe in God, it is a covenant between you and God and that woman and that man, whatever, you know. But when you go to court, the only reason they can take your shit, half of your shit away, is because of that piece of paper that you say don't mean nothing. That piece of paper has a lot of weight. I wish y'all stop saying stuff. It's just a piece of paper. No, it ain't. That piece of paper has broken many men down simply because they went to divorce court and had to split over half their assets and pay alimony and stuff like that. There's more than just a piece of paper. Gentlemen, don't let no woman, nobody tell you that's just a piece of paper. Don't believe that. That little piece of paper has a lot of weight. Let's keep going.
you know how it's supposed to go. The reason I always get down on the women more than men, because you actually about to put your life on the line to bring life into this world. We give the biggest sacrifices, our bodies, our minds, our souls, everything when we have these kids. I'm not doing all of that for no that ain't talking about marrying me. Because you can sit there and say, ain't no guarantee in marriage. I'm like Denzel Washington. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not doing all of that for no Dusty that's telling me he don't want no kids with me, telling me he don't see no future with me, telling me he don't see no marriage with me. He's telling you all of this, and yet you see how he's moving. He's moving with every woman every woman he possibly can. He's giving her one. You get a baby. You get a baby. You get a baby. That shit insanity. That's insanity. Now,
It's like I always say, women tend to know what type of men that they're sleeping with. So I don't want to hear these boo-hoo stories anymore. You can't say stuff like, he wasn't a good man to me, he slept around, because a lot of times you already know that that man already has 20,000 baby mamas. You already know that man cannot stay gainfully employed. You already know that man is all in them streets. You already know that he mac on a whole bunch of hoes. A lot of you already know the type of character of the man that you sleep with. So when you get with this type of man, and she's telling you the same thing I've been saying in other videos, you see how this man is moving. As she say, y'all know that a whole lot of times. But the thing is, y'all don't care. The only time you get mad is because you couldn't hold that man down, you couldn't tie him down, and other men don't want to be a part of your life because they don't want to take care of those bastard children that you had with Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nook. It's just the truth of it. You're running around these streets being a musty back heifer, and a lot of men don't want that. You're just going to have to deal with reality. So I'm glad that she said that. Not just me, so you won't just say it's a male saying that. No, a lot of you women already know how the man that you are with is moving. You're choosing to be in those situations. It ain't the man's fault. Let's keep going.
that shit insanity. That's insanity. Now, I'm not letting no man off the hook because I got sons. And you need to be disciplined. There is no way on God's green earth you should be procreating with those many women, knowing you. First of all, you don't even have the mental capacity to even deal with all of these women emotionally. I mean, not only are you not mentally and emotionally available to take care of those many women and those many kids, you ain't got the money, you ain't got the funds, nor the ends neither. And what's crazy, a lot of women think now just because a man have the funds means that he's emotionally and mentally equipped. It's just all of it is supposed to be aligned. All of it. Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Ain't nobody doing it in order. That's the problem. All I'm saying is being born into that was ghetto, raggedy. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, baby, it was chaos. But to know that it's still going on and I'm seeing the cycle being repeated, that shit crazy. It's insanity. I know it's easy to fall into that cycle because we've all seen it and we've all felt like it was normal to some degree. Hell, even I did at one point in my life. But man, I just, the ghetto.
You know what I don't really understand, y'all, is how y'all keep saying things like, y'all talking about ain't enough money to do this, ain't enough money to do that. What y'all seem to fail to realize is you ain't got enough time for that shit. It ain't always about money. You don't have enough money to do this. You don't got enough money to do that. He may not also have the time. So when you get these pookies and stuff, he don't got time to be no daddy to no damn kids. All his time is in the streets. The hell is wrong with you? I don't get. Some of y'all just on some other shit, bro. And that's my humble opinion. I'm put another thing on here right quick. 1 second. Give me a moment as I pull it up, please. 1 second. I'm looking for it right now as we speak. So what do y'all think about that situation, man? Let's get it.
3 reasons why women like to trap men. Tune in. Number 1, a woman would trap a man if she finds him physically attractive and sees him as husband material. A woman's not going to try to trap a man who she thinks is a bum and is ugly. A woman's going to try to trap a man who she thinks she can see herself having kids with in the future. Number 2, a woman is going to trap a man who has a lot of money. I mean, I know y'all see in the news about all these, what do they call them? Groupie hoes that trap these rappers or these celebrities trying to get them impregnated. If you have money, be careful because women are going to try to trap you. Number 3, at the end of the day, she's just a toxic woman. She's a psychopath. If she is not with you, if you're not with her, she doesn't want you to be happy with anybody else. It's one of those phrases, if she can't have you, no one else can. You better run.
She told the absolute truth, especially for you gentlemen who got something going on, who got some money or something like that, or not even that. The fact that you on your way to some money, because people watch you, man. They could tell that you got potential. They could tell that you into things that might bring money and stuff and success, and they latch themselves onto you. See, one thing I can't stand is a motherfucker who try to insert themselves into your success. Like, for example, let's say you starting a business or some type like that. You be like, hey, man, I'm laying down the concrete for this motherfucking brick, this building. I'm gonna have all this and stuff going on. he or she will try to insert themselves like a leech to your success. They'll be on something. Oh, you finna get that done? Okay. Hey man, it turns from you to we. Hey man, we gonna blow up, man. We gonna do this, man. We gonna do, man. I tell you what, man. Yeah, man. They're gonna start attaching themselves to your dream. See, this is what you have to understand about business. Business has no soul. Okay, business has no love, no emotion. You treat people fairly, but you are not in a position to ever accommodate people the way they want. Okay, people like that who do that, they try to attach themselves to your success. You putting in all the work, you putting in all the sacrificing, you sacrificing all the hours, you buying all the stuff you need, all the equipment, all the material, all the stuff you doing this. They're not mentioning one time about donating any money. They're not talking about, can I help you buy this? All they want to do is, oh, let me join in, man. Let me get into this shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this and shit. I've been dealing with that for years. You know what I mean? I have no problem cutting you off. If you're a friend or a family member who do that shit, you know what I mean? I don't really have to cut you off, but I'll put boundaries there, because if you're not contributing to the hard work and the sacrifice to what I'm doing, all you can do is shut the fuck up and deal with what I give you, if I choose to deal with you or work with you or not. So you're going to have people like that, and what they do, they try to get close to you because they realize that you have potential. They realize that you ain't about no BS, and they want to be a part of it because they're too lazy to make it happen themselves. And I use the word lazy, not loosely, because there's 24 hours in a day. What you're doing, they could be also doing. There's no need to say shit like, oh, I got a family now, I got a job now, I got all this stuff, so I don't have the time. You make time for what you want, okay? Watch out for them people, man, because them people can easily turn from your homies to frenemies to enemies, jealous people, all that shit, man. They're going to try to latch themselves onto you because they're not doing shit. Now don't get it wrong. It doesn't mean that they are just broke and bumming. They may actually have a 9-to-5, may have a little something going on for themselves, but they ain't doing what you're doing. And what you're doing is the sacrifice. So you can always put rules. Don't ever let a family member relationship or a friend relationship put you in a bind to where you have to, give them discounts and stuff. Look past certain things like that, include them into what you're sacrificing for, because that's a user. A lot of them users come to you as friends with smiling faces that'll kiss your ass and say, oh man, you doing this, you doing that. You got to watch them people, man. Now, if you're smart and you got enough wisdom, you can profit off of them, but you got to put them to work. You got to make them work some kind of way for you. Don't you ever forget the hard work that it took for you to get from point A to point B. I mean, there'd be some, you be crazy. Like, I'm finna go get me another car, man. I'm on the car lot right now, man. I'm finna get a car. And the motherfucker be on the phone. Hey, that's cool, man. We can make a trip to Florida, man. We. The hell you mean we? You're not talking about putting money on gas or anything. I got you, man. Let's go up there, man. And they want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Don't ever let that happen. Don't ever. And if you have to lose a family member or if you have to lose a friend behind that, so the fuck what? Everybody is replaceable. Except maybe your mama, your daddy, and that only depends on the relationship you have with them. Because there are some people who can take the places of your mother and your father. How? If you didn't have a good relationship with your mother or your father and y'all always hated each other and you couldn't stand them, it's easy for grandma to take the place of mama. It's easy for granddaddy to take the place of daddy. So everyone is replaceable. And you got to keep that mindset. Don't you ever get stuck on a person. Don't ever get stuck on a person. If they for you, they're going to celebrate you. They're going to assist you. Keyword, assist you. Not just supporting you like, yeah, you can do it. If they really want to help and if they have the ability to, they will contribute to the process of your progress to what you're doing. Period. To letting you know, head start on that, man. Because there's going to be a lot of them people going to come in your life, man. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about here. Now, let me go ahead and put something on the screen for you. All right. Make sure it's on your screen so you can see it. Oh, you can see it quite well. Let's get it.
Y'all, trapping a nigga with a baby don't always mean child support. A baby just give a bitch an excuse to be lazy. So the bitch tell you, oh, I can't work because the baby a full-time job. Well, jobs pay, bitch. So if you've been here 8 hours with this baby, bitch, you should have a paycheck, right? Why I gotta pay all the bills when you working from home, bitch? Then you got the other bitches that put the nigga on child support and he trying to take care of his kid. That's just the fee you gotta pay for not wanting that bitch. It's the I should have nutted on your stomach or in your mouth, bitch fee. Don't let no bitch tell you she can't do shit because she got kids. Bitch, you should have incorporated that in your life and your time before you had the baby, bitch. So no, being a mother is not a full-time job because jobs pay. Being a mother is the shit that you're supposed to do when you decided to get pregnant and have a fucking baby. Moral of the story, you give them nut, they body turn it into a baby, and now they give you fucking problems.
As hilarious as that may sound, everything she said was factual. That child support, in a lot of cases, is the "you didn't want me" fee. That's true. I can believe that, man. I can really truly believe that. Anyway, you let me know what you think about today's topic. I'll probably take Saturday and Sunday off, and I'll be back Monday with more content. That's all I gotta say. You have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.